teams are built in different ways. You know, teams are built many large markets through free agency, but in a small market, you have a really slim margin of error, and you have to be right for the draft. You have to be right. So I think when you're sitting there in the ace spot, and you realize there's no sure thing at 8, there never is, but we have to be more right than everyone else. It's not a perfect science. We're trying to make it perfect. We're trying to figure it all out. I'd love to say that all the analytics and all the data and everything right now, we're there, you know, but we're trying to get there is what we're trying to do, and that's what our hope with analytics are, and that's where our crowd came in. Who knows what tomorrow brings, but these decisions have to be right. They really have to be right. We've been bunkered here for a few days, and I feel like kind of come to this group like mindset, and it's the same names over and over. You guys haven't been in the room. You haven't kind of been corrupted by our group view. So I think like to have you guys sit down today and break out, say like the top 12 for us, it's like how you would mock it out if you're me sitting there in that chair. Do not be intimidated. These guys are all regular guys. I know it's weird to say don't be intimidated when you got Mitch Richmond, Chris Mullin, and Sharif Abdurrahim, and Mike Bratz, but it's a conversation for us too, and I know they'll appreciate hearing the perspective of you guys.
I think the ideal situation is when you have your old school scout watches a player, has a sense of what he's doing, and then you can go to your analytic person and those numbers back it up.
Number 1, Wiggins. Number 2, you have Parker.
And then, so obviously we don't know the Embiid medical reports or anything about that.
If he had no injury, where would you guys have put him, do you think?
We had 1.
We had him at number 1.
Our floor for him was Greg Oden, so he may not play a game for us. And then our ceiling is Hakeem Olajuwon, franchise-changing player.
Is it worth the risk moving up for Embiid specifically? Like, you know, and what's it worth to us? What will we give up to do that?
Do you have the medical report?
The Vonleh fit, number 3. You see him, looking really good with DeMarcus Cousins.
When we look at the composition of the Kings currently, I mean, at the point guard position and at the center position, the assists, the assist per game or the assist metrics that we use, they rated out okay at DeMarcus and Isaiah Thomas, who you currently have. But at the swing positions and the power forward positions, I mean, they were rated pretty low compared to their peers. So, I mean, if you put Vonleh there, is he going to move the ball within your offense so that you can get more assists per game?
So, why do you rate Peyton over Stauskas?
I think there was a huge debate over this. Defensively is where I think the Kings could really improve next season. So I think Peyton is a better defender and would be a much better fit in terms of improving on the defensive end of the ball.
The thing I do like about Stauskas is he's great at creating his own shot as well. And he shoots well off the dribble. I think we saw in the tournament he had that, I remember watching, he had the 22-point first half, and none of those were purely catch and shoot. He was doing that on his own. I feel like especially with Rudy and DeMarcus, you want someone who's lights out from behind the arc. I see Stauskas more as like your lights out shooter type of guy.
Picks 2 guys.
You guys cleared it up for us.
Yeah, man.
Good job. Real good job, man.
I'll tell you what, I think really great job.
You guys were pretty right on. Yeah. I mean, very, very good.
Either that or we're all wrong. And we'll know that in 2 years. We just go for Embiid. Should we just like try to move up? And I swear, should we just try to move up? He's not going past 6. If you guys end up passing on the big kid, and I think he's going to get down in that range. Like I've significant interest there.
I think on our team we lack shooting. I think Stauskas, I think he claims that he made 91 out of 100 3-point shots, right? So.
Good evening and welcome to the 2014 NBA Draft at Barclays
Game time, guys.
Home of the Brooklyn Nets.
Can you make it a little louder?
They gotta go Parker. First pick, gotta be Parker.
No, Wiggins.
Parker.
Will it be Wiggins? Will it be Parker?
Andrew Wiggins? Okay. first one.
The Cleveland Cavaliers select Andrew Wiggins.
This guy is going to be amazing. Shooting guard. Oh, I like him.
With the second pick, the Milwaukee Bucks select Jabari Parker.
This is where the draft gets interesting.
Yes.
Because if you don't take Joel Embiid, who I think has the potential to be the best overall player in the draft, now you get him at number 3. That sends this draft into a tailspin.
I'm talking to Philly right now. Did you think about anything on that? Okay, all right, appreciate it. I'll talk to you. Bye-bye. Said no.
The Philadelphia 76ers select Joel Embiid.
So Gordon at 4, XM at 5. So what happens at 6 and 7 then?
Another team told me Stauskas for Boston.
I'm worried that it's Stauskas, right?
The Boston Celtics select Marcus Smart.
Oh, Marcus Smart? Oh, that'll be good for us.
That means Randall's going to go at 7. That means Randall's going to go at 7.
The Los Angeles Lakers select Julius Randle.
I'm not doing the deal with Philly to go out to 10.
They want us to take 10 and 2 second rounds for our 8.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Stauskas or Payton? For me, Stauskas.
I say Stauskas.
Stauskas. Okay, Stauskas.
They're calling out. The Kings select Nick Stauskas.
With the 8th pick, the Sacramento Kings select Nick Stauskas.
Hey man, we told you. Didn't we tell you were coming to Sacramento? Congratulations, man. We're really excited about this. You got a whole table full of people here with smiles on their faces, just so you know. So we're looking forward to get you here. I want to put you on with Vivek Ranadive. Hold on. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna put you on speaker. Hold on.
Nick, you're in the war room with the crew. This is Vivek, and we just want to give you a California welcome. So we're going to say 1, 2, 3, and we're all going to shout, "Nick rocks!" Okay? You ready?
Ready?
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Nick rocks! There's good news and there's bad news on this. The good news is we got a great player. The bad news is that one of my favorite people in the world might not win the 3-point shooting contest in training camp.
Won't be out like that.
Yeah. We needed to challenge you a little bit, man.
Please subscribe. All the other channels have more subscribers than us, and that makes us sad.